Hey everybody, it's your friend Jason Pound here answering the top questions asked by home sellers in today's real estate market. The question we're tackling today is, that home down the street just went on the market. I'm about to go on the market. Is that home going to help me or hurt me? And the short answer is yes. It's going to hurt you or it's going to help you. It's going to do one of the two. I don't have enough information about your situation to know. Sometimes my house is the one that's helping sell the other house in the neighborhood. And sometimes that other house in the neighborhood is the one that's selling my house. And with a quick consideration of 3 different pieces of information, I can help you identify which one you are. So as usual, let me over-explain. In today's society, most people look at hundreds, if not thousands of properties online with their thumb and their forefinger before they ever show up in person. So you are engaging, when you place your home on the market, in a 2-part beauty contest. You have to win the contest online so that they'll actually show up to look at the property, and then you have to win the beauty contest in person for them to desire to place an offer on the property. So the first 2 things that you need to consider are the pairing of price and condition. And this is one of the absolute top values that full-time realtors bring to bear on the situation. We deal with buyers all day, every day, and we know what their expectations are, what they're willing to put up with and what they're not willing to put up with. So when a realtor comes to visit your home to tell you how much they can sell the property for, one of the first things that they should be doing is an in-depth walkthrough and coming up with a list of all the items that are hurting the pricing of your home, and then providing you a list of things that need to be done. When your property goes live online, look at all of the photos and compare it to the photos of the other houses that you are competing against. And if you are honest with yourself and can look past your biases and your preferences, you will know in your heart whether you are the best priced condition house or not. There are some houses who they have years, if not decades, of deferred maintenance. They look at the house down the street and went, they sold for $200 a square foot. I'm going to sell for $200 a square foot. But they were not in the same condition as that house. Therefore, they're not worthy of the same price. And they are either going to have to discount their house to sell at that price, or they're going to market at that price, sell at that price, and then after the inspection happens, they're going to be negotiated down either through discounts or repairs. The goal is to be the house that has the best condition for the best price. Now, we're not in the business of giving away our properties for free or for below market value, but if you have the absolute best condition, you should be worthy of the best price. What if you have average condition? Well, then you should not be the highest priced property in the neighborhood. If you have below average condition, you should be below the average price for your neighborhood. Get real comfortable with the pairing of price and condition. The third thing is the showing experience. So they have to like it enough online to come see it in person. But if they show up in person and the pictures were better than the reality, they are going to be highly, highly disappointed. So what sort of Easter eggs can you provide for each showing of your property to set your house apart from all the other houses that it's competing against? Just a few favorite things that I love when my sellers have this information. I love it when they have the booklets for all of the appliances. I love it when they have the receipts for the hot water tank and the roof and the foundation. And they have the paint samples for the paint redecoration that they did. And they have the paint names, and they have a list written down of all the upgrades they did and how much they cost and what year they were done. And then they leave 3 or 4 bottles of water and a couple packs of nabs on the counter. And that way, when the person shows up to view the house, they look at everything, and then they see all these goodies on the counter that tell them all the questions, or the answers to all the questions they didn't even know they had. And then a final black belt move. I love it when sellers create a top 10 list for the reasons we loved living here. And that's where they brag on their neighbors and they brag about how close the grocery store is. And they brag about how cool Halloween is in their neighborhood, or July the 4th, or whatever their favorite holiday. If you can come up with 10 unique reasons why you love your home and your neighborhood, that combined with everything else, once you have won the online beauty contest and they've had an amazing showing experience that is equal to or better than their online viewing experience, you have set yourself up in the best possible light so that that house down the street is not hurting you, but they are actually helping you to sell your house. My name's Jason Pound with Jericho Pound Realty Group, Keller Williams Mullenix in Norman, Oklahoma. We service the entire Oklahoma City metro area with hyper local focus in South Oklahoma City, more in Norman. If we can ever be of assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. In the meantime, peace out and have a great life.